You want to disappear. Not forever, just for a while. You want to close the blinds, silence your phone, and let the world forget you exist. You've been fighting this feeling for days, maybe weeks. You tell yourself it's laziness. It's not. I know what this is. Your body feels like lead. Getting out of bed is a negotiation with gravity. The to-do list mocks you from the corner of your vision. Everyone else seems fine, posting their morning routines, planning their next move, thriving. And you can barely answer a text. The guilt sits on your chest like a stone. What's wrong with me? You ask this question in the mirror, in the shower, at 3 in the morning when sleep won't come. Nothing is wrong with you. We are in the dead zone. January 30th to February 1st. The space between Aquarius exhaustion and Pisces awakening. If you are a Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, this is your annual descent into the void, the 12th house, the place astrologers used to fear, the house of undoing. But here's the truth they didn't tell you. Undoing is necessary. You cannot be reborn without first dissolving. I have walked this path myself. Years ago, in late January, I tried to push through. I told myself rest was for the weak. I collapsed in March. My body forced what my mind refused. The lesson was brutal. The void does not negotiate. You can enter willingly, or it will pull you under. So here is your permission, the one you've been waiting for. Disappear, not as failure, as strategy. The caterpillar does not apologize for the cocoon. But first, you need to understand what is actually happening. Because this is not just astrology. This is biology, psychology, alchemy. Let me show you the mechanism. The sun is still in Aquarius. Aquarius is the sign of the collective, the revolution, the future. It demands output, innovation, connection. For the past month, the world has been screaming at you to produce. And you did. You tried. But now, as we approach Pisces season, your solar battery is empty. Pisces is ruled by Neptune. Neptune does not build. Neptune dissolves. It is the ocean that erases footprints. And right now, Neptune is whispering, let go. This happens every year. Most people don't notice because they are not tuned to the rhythm. But Pisces natives feel it like a gravitational pull. The 12th house activates. The 12th house governs isolation, the unconscious, hidden enemies, usually the self-dreams, and the dissolving of ego. Traditional astrologers called it the house of self-undoing. They were half right. It is undoing. But undoing is not destruction. It is composting, turning old growth into soil for the new. Carl Jung called this the nigredo, the blackening phase in alchemy, the descent into the shadow. He wrote, "One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious." This is not mystical fluff. This is the architecture of transformation. You must empty the cup before you can fill it. You must rest the field before you can plant. If you are feeling this now, check your birth chart. Is your sun in late Aquarius, 20 to 29 degrees, or early Pisces, 0 to 10 degrees? If yes, you are in the eye of the storm. If your moon or rising is in Pisces, you feel this even deeper. You are not imagining it. The stars are not punishing you. They are preparing you. Here's what happens if you ignore this. If you force productivity now, you will burn out before spring. I have seen it. The body keeps score. You will get sick in March, or you will collapse emotionally in April. The universe is offering you a gift, voluntary rest. Reject it, and rest will be forced upon you. Choose. In 1944, Jung studied patients who resisted the Negrito. They developed physical symptoms, migraines, insomnia, unexplained pain. The psyche, when ignored, speaks through the body. Your exhaustion is not weakness, it is a message. The Japanese have a concept called ma, the space between things, the pause, the silence, the void. In Zen, ma is where enlightenment lives, not in the action, but in the gap. You have been taught to fear the gap, to fill it with noise, productivity, distraction. But the gap is not empty. So the question is not, why am I so tired? The question is, what is this tiredness trying to teach me? Let me show you what lives in the void. The void is not empty. That is the lie fear tells. The void is full of everything you have been too busy to hear. Your intuition, your dreams, your soul's true voice screaming beneath the static of obligation. The world is loud, the void is silent, and in that silence, the truth can finally speak. In Tibetan Buddhism, there is a concept called the bardo, the intermediate state between death and rebirth. It is described as a void, a liminal space where the soul is neither here nor there. The old self has died. The new self is not yet born. Modern psychology uses this to describe life transitions, divorce, career collapse, the death of identity. You are in your personal bardo right now. The old you is dying. The version that said yes when you meant no. The version that performed strength while drowning inside. That version is composting, turning into soil. The new you is not yet born. You cannot see her. You cannot name her. But she is forming in the dark. This is sacred time. Do not rush it. The 12th house governs what traditional astrologers feared: isolation, hidden enemies, self-undoing. They were half right. It does undo. But undoing is not destruction. It is liberation. When you enter the 12th house willingly, you gain access to gifts the busy world cannot touch. Deep intuition, the kind that bypasses logic. You will know things without knowing how you know them. A name will appear in your mind. 3 days later, they will call. This is not magic. This is the noise finally clearing. Creative downloads, ideas will arrive fully formed. Not through effort, through surrender. Artists know this. The muse does not visit the frantic. She visits the still. Emotional purging. Old grief will rise. Cry it out. Do not apologize. Do not explain. Tears are not weakness. They are the body releasing what the mind refused to process. Let the salt water carry it away. Spiritual clarity. You will remember why you are here. Not your job, not your role, your purpose. The thing you knew at 7 years old before the world taught you to forget. You think you are wasting time. You are not. You are composting. Every hour of rest is an investment. Every dream you remember is a message. Every moment of stillness is a rebellion against a culture that profits from your exhaustion. This is not laziness. This is resistance. I learned this the hard way. There was a winter when I tried to outrun the void. I worked 16-hour days. I told myself I was manifesting. I was running. From what? From the question I did not want to answer. Am I living my truth or performing someone else's script? The void asked me that question every night at 3 in the morning. I ignored it. I drowned it in work, in noise, in the performance of fine, until I could not. The breakdown came in March. My body forced what my mind refused. I collapsed, not metaphorically, literally. The hospital, the tests, the diagnosis, exhaustion. But in the wreckage, I found the answer. The void was not my enemy. It was my teacher. It showed me what I had been too afraid to see, that I was living a life designed by fear, that my worth was not measured in output, that rest was not earned, it was required. You are not broken. You are between versions. Honor the gap. But how do you actually do this? How do you rest in a world that punishes stillness? Let me give you the protocol. First, cancel what you can. Not everything. I know you have rent, children, a boss who does not understand astrology. I am not asking you to abandon your life. I am asking you to renegotiate with it. Look at your calendar. The coffee date you agreed to out of guilt. The project that can wait until March. The performance of, I'm fine. Cross them out. Give yourself a 48 to 72-hour window. January 30th to February 1st. Mark it. This is your retreat. Not a vacation, a retreat. There is a difference. A vacation is escape. A retreat is preparation. Can you work from home for 2 days? Can you say no to one thing? Can you go to bed an hour earlier? Small acts of withdrawal are still acts of power. The universe respects intention. Now, the 7 types of rest. Most people only know one, sleep. But the body needs more. Physical rest, sleep, naps, lying horizontal without scrolling. Mental rest, no decisions, no planning. Let your brain idle. Sensory rest, dim the lights, silence the notifications, close the blinds. Your nervous system is overstimulated. Starve it. Creative rest, no output, no content, no performing. Stare at the wall if you need to. Emotional rest, no caretaking, no fixing other people's problems. Let them sit in their own discomfort for 48 hours. Social rest, solitude. Do not explain yourself. Do not apologize. Just disappear. Spiritual rest, prayer, meditation, stillness. Ask the question you have been avoiding. The 12th house demands all 7. You are not just tired, you are depleted across dimensions. Refill them. How do you know it is working? You will feel resistance first. The guilt will scream. Your mind will list all the reasons you should be doing something. The voice will say, you are wasting time. You are falling behind. Everyone else is moving forward. Ignore it. That is the ego's death rattle. Push through. By day 2, something shifts. You sleep deeper. Dream more vividly. A forgotten memory surfaces. An old wound asks to be seen. Let it. This is the purge. This is the healing. If you honor this window, you enter Pisces season with clarity. Your birthday will not be a burden. It will be a launch. You will have energy for spring. Ideas will flow. Opportunities will appear. Not because the stars gave them to you, because you made space for them. Nature abhors a vacuum. Empty yourself, and the universe will fill you. So here is your assignment. For the next 48 hours, practice disappearing. Turn off notifications. Decline invitations. Sleep when you are tired. Stare at nothing with intention. This is not indulgence. This is survival. But there is one more thing you need to know. About what comes after the void. About the rebirth. Let me show you what you are preparing for. We have walked through the anatomy of exhaustion. We have named the void. We have given you permission to rest. Now let me tell you why this matters. Because the void is not the end. It is the beginning. Every year, Pisces season asks the same question. Who are you when no one is watching? The 12th house strips away the masks, the roles, the performance. It shows you your raw self. And from that raw self, the new year is born. The tarot card for Pisces is the moon. Beginners fear this card. It represents illusion, confusion, the night journey. But advanced readers know the moon is the card of deep intuition. It is the card that says, trust what you cannot see. You are in the moon phase now. The path is unclear. The destination is hidden. Walk anyway. The light will come. Pisces season begins around February 18th. By then, if you have honored the void, you will feel different, lighter, clearer, more aligned. The fog will lift. You will know what to release. You will know what to pursue. The spring equinox, March 20th, will not catch you off guard. You will be ready. But only if you rest now. In the next transmission, we will talk about Pisces season itself, the themes, the traps, the transcendence. But that is for February. Right now, your only job is to survive the void, to honor the cocoon, to trust the dark. Look at me. You are not lazy. You are not failing. You are in the sacred pause. The breath between exhale and inhale. The silence between notes. The space where transformation happens. Do not apologize for it. Do not explain it. Just be in it. The void is not empty. It is full of becoming. And you, right now, are becoming. Rest. The world will still be here when you return, but you will be different, stronger, truer, ready. I will see you on the other side. Until then, disappear. I give you permission. Onyx is with you.